Hello dear students, I heartily welcome you all on the online platform of KRT Arts, BH Commerce and AM Science, that is KTHM College, Nasik. During this global pandemic situation, we want you to be safe. So stay home and stay learning. My name is Sharayu Sonone and I am working as an assistant professor at the Department of English. Today, in this video, I am going to introduce you to one of the special papers of TYBA, that is Special Paper 4, Introduction to Literary Criticism. The objectives of the lecture are to introduce the students to the first term syllabus and to discuss the paper pattern of term end examination. Now let's see what is the content of Unit 1. Unit 1 includes definition, concept, origin, principles, types and functions of literary criticism. All these elements will help you to understand thoroughly what literary criticism is. Now let's see what is in Unit 2. It includes the important critical approaches and movements. There are some important critical approaches like biographical, psychological, historical, Marxist and feminist. All these critical approaches will help you to understand the literary text. It also includes a short survey of literary criticism from classical to Victorian period. In classical criticism, you are going to study the seminal classical critics. Plato is one of them, who was a great philosopher during the classical period. He is also known for his book, The Republic. You are going to study Plato's charges against poetry. Another critic is Aristotle, who was a student of Plato, belongs to ancient Greece. His book Poetics is popular in literary criticism. His philosophy has a deep impact on every form of knowledge. You have his essay Theory of Imitation. Next is neoclassical criticism, which is developed in neoclassical period from the early 17th century until 1750. You have to study Samuel Johnson, the prominent English literary figure, and his critical essay Justification of Shakespeare's intermingling of tragedy and comedy. Then you have Alexander Pope, one of the greatest English poets and critics. Here you have to study and extract from an essay on criticism, that is Wit and Nature. Next in order is Romanticism. The movement was at peak in the period from 1800 to 1890. You will study William Wordsworth's famous definition of poetry, in which you will also study the process of poetic composition. Then you have S.T. Coleridge's concept of fancy and imagination, which is taken from his book Biographia Literaria. Now last in order is Victorian criticism, which is primarily social criticism. Here you will study Matthew Arnold's views about the functions of criticism, and you have here another critic, Walter Pater, who belongs to the aesthetic movement. You will study his concept, art for art's sake. Now this is all about Unit 2. Let's see what is there in Unit 3. It includes the literary movements of the modern period, and you will also study the salient features of new criticism. Modernism developed in the late 19th and early 20th century. Here you have to study the well-known critic of modern period, I. A. Richards, who is known as the father of practical criticism. You have his essay on 4 kinds of meaning. You have another critic who is T.S. Eliot. You will study his concept of tradition, which is very popular in literary criticism. New criticism was a formalist movement in literary theory. Here you have to study Alan Tate's concept of tension and Clint Brooks's notion of paradox as the structure of poetry. Now let's see what includes in Unit 4. It has literary or critical terms like catharsis, plot, the sublime, 3 unities, classic, diction, fancy and imagination, canon, style, decorum, and nature and author. Dear students, so far we have discussed the content of the 4 units. Now keep in mind there will be 5 questions. If you get a copy of syllabus, carry 12 marks. Take the topics which I discussed in the video. Rest of the topics are omitted from the syllabus. Now the important slide of question paper pattern of term end examination. The term end examination will be of 60 marks. Now let's see the question paper pattern. Each question carries 12 marks. Question number 1 will be based on Unit 1. Question number 2 will be based on classicism, neoclassicism and romanticism. Question number 3 will be based on Victorian and modernism. Question number 4 will be based on formalism and new criticism. And the last question, question number 5, will be based on literary terms. I hope you have understood the syllabus of term first and its question paper pattern. I have provided a list of the reference books which will help you to understand each and every topic thoroughly. You can refer An Introduction to Literary Criticism and Theory by Anand Kulkarni and Ashok Chaskar, A Spectrum of Literary Criticism by Ashok Thorat and others, Defining Literary Criticism by Atherton Carroll, and Origins of Criticism by Ross Andrews. Thank you everyone. Take care of yourself.